So, good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 20 of the Magic Practice by Rhonda Byrne. Today, we are going to do a very beautiful lesson, the heart, the heart magic, in fact. Everything that this book implies on is to learn how to be grateful one way or other. And some way or other, this book is heavily inspired by the Vedic knowledge that we hold. And so is the chapter in here as well. So, today's chapter, we will see how something that is being told to us for centuries is repackaged and presented, and how it actually works magic. So, we start the lesson with gratitude is the memory of heart. Jean-Baptiste Monsieur, French revolutionary activist. So, gratitude is the memory of heart. That means your gratitude is always remembered by heart. Now, there was a new study that is being recently conducted, and it says that some of the cells on in our heart are actually capable of functioning like brain. That's the latest study. It's not that I'm making it up. That is why probably people used to say that, think with your heart. So basically, what they are saying in the latest study is that some cells in your heart actually are like the brain, which can actually function like the brain cells. You might have figured out by now that with magical practice of gratitude, the aim is always to feel it as much as you can. This is because when you increase the feeling of gratitude on the inside, the things you have to be grateful for in the outside world also increases too. So by right now, you might have understood the importance of magical practice and always understood that this is important because it increases your, as much as you increase your gratitude from inside, it gives you reasons to have gratitude on the outside as well. Eventually, after practicing gratitude for a long period of time, you will automatically feel it deeply in your heart. So true. If you practice your gratitude for a really long time, you will feel it in your heart as well. Right. You'll automatically feel it deeply in your heart. However, today's magical practice will collapse the time it would normally take you for you to reach that level. So, apparently, the practice that we are going to do today is going to help us to be more grateful from the heart and without taking much time to understand it and absorb it. The heart magic practice is designed to powerfully increase the depths that you feel gratitude. So the heart magic practice is designed to powerfully increase the depths that you feel gratitude. By focusing your mind on the area of your heart as you say and feel the magic words, thank you. So remember, she's saying as you focus on the area of your heart as you say gratitude, not heart, but the area of your heart. Scientific research has shown that by focusing on your heart as you feel gratitude, the rhythm of your heart immediately becomes much more even. It becomes much more even and harmonious. So basically, when you try doing this, your heart is going to become, even. It's the right pace and also harmonious, resulting in major improvements to your immune system and health. So it helps your immune system and health. That gives you an idea of the power of magic, heart magic. It takes a little practice the first time you try it, but it is worth the effort. After a few times, you will get it, and each time you practice it, your feeling of gratitude will increase exponentially. So it is a little difficult to try and practice it first, but as you practice it over the period of time, you will excel in it. To practice heart magic, focus on your mind and your attention on the area around your heart. So she's saying, mind, focus your mind and attention to the area around your heart. It doesn't matter if you focus on the inside or outside your body. Close your eyes because it will make it easier. And while keeping your mind focused on your heart, mentally say the magic word, thank you. Once you have practiced it a few times, you won't need to close your eyes anymore. But as a general rule, you will feel more gratitude when you close your eyes. So basically, what you have to do is to concentrate, focus on your area around your heart, and then think of something that you have to, or you are grateful for, and say the magic word, thank you. You need to practice it a couple of times for you to do this, and you can do it with your eyes open. But the author says that it is much better to practice it with your eyes closed because you will really feel more grateful. There are several things you can do to help you to get heart magic done really quickly. You can put your right hand on the area around your heart to keep your mind focused there while you say the magic word thank you. Or you can imagine that the magic word thank you that the magic words thank you are coming out of your heart rather than your mind as you say them. So, this is another way. You can either keep your hand on your heart or on the area of your heart and focus your mind and say thank you. And imagine that the words thank you are coming out of your heart rather than your mind as you say them. So you can imagine that your heart is saying thank you. As a part of today's magical practice, take your top 10 desire list and practice heart magic on each desire. Read each desire in your mind or out loud, and when you get to the end of reading each one, close your eyes, focus your mind on the area around your heart. Keep your mind on your heart area and say the magic word again, thank you, slowly, with bhavna. Again, you can use the tips I've given above if it helps you. After you have finished heart magic on each of your desires, you will have not only increased the depth of gratitude you are able to reach, you will also have dramatically increased your gratitude for your top desires. So basically, what she's telling you is that you try and practice the magic of saying thank you, keeping in view or around your heart. Keep your hand around your heart and say that. Or you can have this with the desires that you want. So take 10 things that you desire the most and think about each or read each one of them. And every time you read, you concentrate on your heart and say, thank you, right? So you'll be able to reach another depth, another level of being grateful. You can continue to practice heart magic on your desires regularly. If you want to speed up the receiving of them, or you can use heart magic anytime you say the magic word thank you. Even just using heart magic a couple of times a day will have a big effect on your happiness and on the magic in your life. So you can use it to say or be grateful at any given time. The only thing is that you think about it, concentrate on your heart area and say thank you. Over the period of time, as you say this, you will realize that your heart actually speaks. You can feel that your heart actually speaks. Once you have practiced heart magic a few times, you'll feel a huge increase in the depth of your feeling. And with gratitude, it's all about the depth of feeling because the deeper the feeling, the greater the abundance you will receive. So as you go further, you will realize that there is a huge depth in the way you feel, and the more you feel, the more abundance you'll get. The initial physical signs that you have increased the depth of your feeling could be that you get tingling feeling around your heart, or feel a wave of joy rush through your body. Your eyes may fill with tears, or you may get goosebumps. but without exception, you will begin to feel the depth of peace and happiness you have never felt before. So initially, you might feel tinglish, you might feel teary-eyed, you can just start crying, or you can feel the wave of joy rush in your body. But whatever it is, you will feel the difference. You will feel that goosebumps, and you will feel the depth of peace, happiness that you have never felt before. Now, why is this important, or how does this work? This is something that she has said, but how it actually works is on the very basic principle of something that has been there in our Vedic knowledge, and something that you are aware of, everyone is aware of, but not very well versed with it. Now, what actually happens is that we in here are talking about the chakra. What happens in here is actually the chakra as seven chakras. There are actually 114 chakras and nadis connected in our body, but we will talk about the more primary or the important seven chakras that we have. Okay, so it chakra runs along your spinal cord, right? So the first one, or the topmost chakra, which is not in your body but outside your body, just above your head, is the crown chakra, right? So this is the first chakra that you have. It is just outside your body, just above your head, and this is called the crown chakra. Each of this chakra has a meaning. Each of this chakra has a reason or a color. Everything is there. I'll try and see if I can explain at least a few ones so that you remember it, but uh, maybe not uh, in detail. So the first one is the crown chakra, or the first one is the crown chakra or Sahasar chakra. Then in Hindi it is called as the Sahasar chakra. The second one so this is the seventh one. The second one that we have is in English it is called the third eye chakra, and in in English, in Hindi it is called the Agya chakra. All right. So in Hindi, it is the Agya chakra. In English, it is called the third eye chakra. The fifth one is called the throat chakra, or the Vishuddha chakra. The throat chakra, or the Vishuddha chakra, the Hroat, throat chakra. After throat comes in your heart chakra, right? This is the heart chakra. Now, in Hindi, the actual Sanskrit word for this chakra is your Anahat chakra. Ahat, the word Ahat is an impact. You know, when you have an impact, that is when you have an Ahat. Anahat is when you don't have an impact, when two things combine and you still don't have an impact. That is what Anahat Chakra means. Now, I'm not going beyond this chakra, although we do have after Heart Chakra comes in your Manipura, or solar solar plexus, and after solar plexus comes in your sacral chakra, or I forgot how do you say, and the last one is your root chakra, right? This is your last chakra. So Each of these chakra have a reason. I will just go through the heart chakra, the reason and the effect, what it does. Since we are talking about the heart one, we'll talk about this one. Now, the heart chakra is something that translates to the anahata, translates to, as I said, unheard. And it is actually considered the fourth chakra. And this chakra in here is for love, compassion, kindness, and empowerment. Okay, so what does it mean when we talk about that? This is the chakra you have to focus on if you are feeling closed off, if you are feeling lack of kindness, if you are feeling a lack of empowerment, and if you are feeling that, you have lack of love, this is the chakra that you need to focus on as per the Vedic knowledge. And if you tend to give affection to people, if you give a lot of affection to the people, if you give a lot of importance or compassion to the people, that is probably because this chakra is hyperactive in your life or in your body. Uh, and this is why the author is concentrating on feeling it on your heart chakra when she says that concentrate on the area around your heart. She's actually trying to imply on putting it around the heart chakra, thinking it about the heart chakra or anahata chakra, right? This is the chakra that you need to concentrate on. I wish I had the time to explain all this, but right now that will be really difficult for me to do and explain this to you in detail. Each of this chakra has a color that is associated with it. So the heart chakra is green and pink. Right? This is the color that is associated with this chakra. Each of this chakra has a color attached to it. The crown is violet, right? Crown chakra is violet. The eye chakra is indigo, I think. It's indigo. The throat chakra's color is, if I'm not wrong, it's blue. It's blue. Heart chakra is green or pink. Um, then the solar plexus, the money, the what we call is the Manipura, is actually yellow, right? Then the sacral chakra is basically orange, and the root chakra is red, brown and red, basically red. It implies on red. So each of these chakra has a color associated with it, right? And how does this help is because when you concentrate on your heart chakra with gratitude, you activate compassion, love, and kindness and empowerment around you. And this means that uh, you get to walk around, or you get more free, and everything in your life, the love, the compassion, the kindness that is there in your life enlarges itself. And that is why it is important that you concentrate on this chakra. Give me a moment. Right? So when you are able to balance the heart chakra or the anahata chakra, what you can do is, as I was telling you, It balances the unexperienced is no, it balances the experience of unconditional love. It gives you a deep connection, it gives you a deep gratitude, right? And this also does something more than this. It actually activates the the divinity or the bhakti in yourself. So when you activate your heart chakra, you emphasize more on the devotion and love you have the towards the divine. All right. And you're channeling everything that you have, your emotions, particularly of that of love and gratitude through the heart towards the object that you believe as the divine. So it is a very intense characterization of how emotions are actually flown through. So when you concentrate on your heart chakra, what you're doing is that you are activating the devotion, you are activating the love, you are activating your compassion towards the divinity, towards the anyone you believe as a supreme power. It is more like a connection. It's 8:30. Thank you. It is more like a connection of emotional emotional connection and surrender that you have when you activate this chakra. All right, so this that is why it is always considered so important in life. These messages distract me, sorry about it. So it is why it is so important that you understand how it actually connects you. This chakra, the activation of the magic heart chakra, or I would not say magic heart chakra, but just the heart chakra, the activation of this heart chakra has actually has actually proven that uh, that it fills your heart with it fills your life with everything that this chakra represents of for and that I lost what I was trying to say. I got so many messages. I just lost what I was trying to say. But one thing that I would tell you is that uh, the magic of the heart, as Randa says, or the heart chakra, as our Vedic knowledge or the Vedic wisdom tells us, uh, actually gives us a practical method to access, you know, an individual or access the gratitude at a very deep level. It helps us to put that gratitude at such a level that it creates and it expands with love in our life, compassion in our life, connective to the divinity in our life. And it is a universal force that can actually connect you with unconditional appreciation of love. So, if you are able to activate this chakra, which will, when she says that you will be able to do this within some time, it is the activation of this chakra what she means. Now, it is not an easy thing for anybody to activate a chakra. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort to activate the chakra. And if you are able to do that, if you start with saying thank you from your heart, it is going to help you. It is going to help you activate this chakra. I really wish I could explain you all these chakras and how it affects an individual or what are the effects that it has on a person. I really wish I had the time to explain this to you. But since it will go way beyond it, maybe we will keep it for some other day of explaining this. But trust me, these things work pretty nicely, and it works very effectively in our life if you are able to do this. So right from your Sahasar chakra, the Agya chakra, then comes your Vishuddha chakra, that is the throat chakra, then Anahat chakra, then solar plexus is your Manipura chakra, then your Swadhisthana chakra, that is your sacral chakra, and your Muladhara chakra, which is your root chakra. These chakras play a very important role in connecting to the universe, in making ourselves, aligning ourselves to the universe. And it is a stage development that you have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. The last one is just above your head. It is not, imagine it is so powerful that it is connected to you, but it is connected to you above your head, not in your head, but it is still a part of you. So I wish I could explain this to you in detail, but because of the lack of time and the resource right now, it might be a little difficult to do that. These Each of these chakra has their as they have their location, they have the color, they have a mantra that each of each of these chakras stands for. Every of these chakra has a mantra that you have. Now, the important part, and thank God I remember this, the mantra that we have for the heart chakra is when I love myself, loving others become easy. When I love myself, loving others becomes easier. So this is the mantra for the heart chakra. The element that we have is air. We have an element, we have a gland, we have a sound, we have a musical note, we have a gemstone, we have herbs, we have physical body. Yeah, lots of things. Chakra goes in too much in detail of things. So emotion, what emotion does it compile? But it in here, heart chakra mainly is for compassion, for it is also for forgiveness, you know. It also works for forgiveness, not just love, compassion, kindness, empowerment, but it also works for forgiveness, and it also works for self-love, right? It also stands for self-love. So all these things make this practice very, very powerful. It is not something that she has just randomly taken and tried to explain. This is actually how the chakra is being activated. Now, you cannot activate the heart chakra in one go. It is technically done in step, but at least when you're able to put that energy, put that source, or put that vibrations about the heart chakra, it gives you a very good leverage and advantage, and it helps you a lot in feeling the compassion, in feeling the gratitude in your life. And that is what she's trying to say. All right. Uh, the magic practice number 20, what you have. So as usual, she has said to practice or make a list of 10 blessings, write why you are grateful, reread your list at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for the blessing as you can. So you are always blessed no matter how bad the situation is. You're always blessed. You're always loved. You're always wanted in life. For someone or other, you're always wanted in life, you're always loved in life. There are so many blessings that you have in your life. Take a list of 10 blessings that you have and reread your list and say thank you for everything. Focus your mind and attention around your heart. Close your eyes, focus your mind and attention around your heart while keeping your mind focused. So, since I said close, I'm not putting close your eyes, and while keeping your mind focused on your heart, mentally say the magic word, thank you. So, focus on your heart or your area around the heart and say thank you. Take your top 10 desired list and practice heart magic by reading each desire, then closing your eyes, focusing on your mind on the area around your heart, and slowly saying thank you. So take the list of 10 desires that you have, put them on a paper, read it, and after every desire that you read, close your eyes, concentrate on your heart, and say thank you. And say it as if you mean it. Don't just say it because I have to say thank you. Don't do that. Say it as if you mean it, and that is how it works. Your sankalpa should have a bhakti bhavana to it, or your sankalp should have a bhavana to it. Otherwise, if you don't have it, it doesn't work. All right. Okay. And then just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic word, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. Now, this thing becomes, if you start practicing this thing becomes difficult in a sense. This thing becomes difficult to find out. You'll always be thinking, okay, today what was good? Right, today what went right in my life, and you'll feel that you will have more reasons to be grateful for, more reasons to be thankful for, because I always face this thing that I have so many things that I have to be grateful for, and selecting one thing sometimes becomes difficult. But yeah, it's a beautiful practice for you, for each one of us, to be grateful for, to realize and be thankful for. That's about it. The last thing that I would like to say is that when you feel gratitude deeply from your heart, the energy gets magnified, and it becomes a force that not just affects you, not only affects the surrounding, your future, the future that you create, but it also radiates in you, right? It also radiates in you, and it creates that aura around you, that happiness aura around you, that confident aura around you, that empowerment around you, right? So remember, the heart is a very magical organ which never stops from the day you're born, and it constantly works. It constantly pumps blood, and this practice, or what I would call it as a Hriday Shuddhi, or concentrating on your heart chakra, will actually help you have that Hriday Shuddhi. It will help you have that connection towards the universe, and that is why it is actually, the heart chakra is actually symbolic of a connection. It is symbolic of the sound that is produced. See how contradictory it is. The sound that is produced when two things meet but doesn't touch, that is anahat. That is the sound that is created, and that is the name of the chakra as well. So when you express gratitude from your heart, you initiate that hidaya shuddhi, you initiate that connectivity to the divinity, and you connect not just to the divinity, but also you design the future that you have. You design your future, how it is going to be. It's a beautiful way of doing things. So please do practice it. It is going to help you immensely as a person. More than anything else, it will help you as a person to cool down, to see that compassion and love in life and in people around you. That is what this is about. And I really hope that this helps you in your life. This helps you cool down, and this helps you understand what you are capable of. It's just that you need a path. If you decide to take it up, you are capable of things unimaginable, right? And thank you very much for listening to me, and thank you very much for being here today. I hope this thing actually gives you an insight, changes the way you think about yourself and the life, right? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. everyone who is sending the message. Thank you very much. Thank you.